Hello, everyone out there in Radio Land or TV Land. I'm not sure what our land is, but
Sentinels land.
Yeah, this land is your land. This land is my land. From Magmaria to the Enclave of the Endlings. This land belongs to you and me. That's a Canadian song. I don't think anyone else is going to get it. All right, so yeah, welcome to Sentinels Live. It is Twitchland, and tonight is a special occasion. It is the beginning of the fall of the variants, which we're going to talk about very soon. It is also a non-Jeremy episode, which has been regrettably not infrequent lately, but it's all right. We have made up for it by far with two other Handelabranauts. So there's myself, John, aka Migrant P. We have the illustrious Jean-Marc.
Yay!
Aka Jean of Marc. And the indomitable David.
Hello.
Master of comic timing. So we have the three of probably the programmeriest people. So one thing we're thinking is if you have programmer questions, now is the time. Like not this minute, but like tonight. So if you have some questions about if I were to interrupt a coroutine in the middle of Akash Buddha dealing damage, what would happen? Then you should ask it now, because you probably won't get an answer any other time in your life. All right. So I don't have Jeremy's spiel, so I'm just going to say this is Sentinels Live. It's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We play Sentinels. It is a pretty sweet game, cooperative comic book card game. You should play it. You can get it on iOS, Android, and Steam. And be good, be excellent to everyone. If you are not excellent to everyone, you are unfortunately not welcome in the chat. So please be excellent, and there'll be no problems. So let's get right to it. Before we get started playing, I'm just going to scroll around here a bunch. I should scroll around the heroes because there's stuff happening. A new update came out to Sentinels yesterday. And it said that there's something happening called the Fall of the Variants. And what that is, is that every week from now through December, we will be adding a new variant to Sentinels of the Multiverse. Oh, one just appeared. That is going to be one of them. So the Xtreme Prime Wardens are going to be among those variants. And at the end of the stream tonight, we are going to reveal which Xtreme Prime Warden is available in the game, and I'm going to make it available in the game for you at that time. So get ready for that. We're going to play the Xtreme Prime Wardens tonight. We're going to talk about the Xtreme Prime Wardens. It's just going to be super extreme. You can play the weekly one-shot for an even more extreme experience as well. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. We'll take questions as things go, but please make sure to at Migrant P to make sure I see it, or at John and Mark, or at whatever David's Twitch is if he's on there.
I don't actually have Twitch open because I'm using my old laptop.
Okay.
I can't do both.
So just at one of us, and then we'll ask David the question. So let's get on with it. I actually have no idea what we're going to play. So why don't I just press random and see what happens?
Okay.
Plague Rat in Ruins of Atlantis. Sure. Actually, you guys
swam through the sewer down to the ruins.
You guys were telling a story about Plague Rat. You want to relay that?
Yeah, so...
Oh, go ahead.
Actually, I guess it's more you know more about it than I do, so go ahead.
I mean, it's basically when I was... before I joined Handelabra, I got to play a game with Jean-Marc as well as some other Kickstarter backers, and it was a real down to the wire game. We were playing against Plague Rat. I was Chrono Ranger, and we had a tank. I don't remember who, and some supports, but it was like real down to the wire. Like everyone was less than 10 or incapped, and Plaguerat had like 30, 40 health left. And in a single turn, we just like Hunter hunted, plus like a bunch of other damage buffs, and then like 3 eyes in the prize, just poo poo poo, and beat Plaguerat from like 40 with nothing.
Sweet. We already have some questions.
And that was their first game.
That was the first game. Yeah, the first game you guys played together.
And David was hired to Handelabra.
Yeah, because of that. So.
Because of that.
Yeah, play an epic game with Jean-Marc, and you might get hired. That's the moral of the story. I want to address a couple questions. So you guys pick your heroes. Nick's SSD says, "So programmers," and I'm going to paraphrase this, "why is there a bug in the game? You should report bugs with the feedback button on the credit screen or at handelabra.com/contact. Please report bugs. That is a bug. Report the bug, and David will fix it, most likely."
Probably. Also, speaking of bugs, I think I might be desynced with you, because I don't see anything on the screen.
Oh, I see you and your hero.
Oh.
You don't see anything? That's gonna.
Nope, just my hero.
It's not gonna work. All right, I'll go back and start a new.
Let's fix this bug on the stream.
We're not doing that.
I'll leave and rejoin.
No, that never
there,
works.
now I see.
I'm starting a new
but
game.
I see it.
Mystery Comics
No!
288. That's
goodbye, light
that's
speed.
just the road. That road leads to tears, David, and it's my fault. Programming for the internet is hard. Okay, on the engine you don't have to program for the internet. It's still hard, but it's not as hard. Balui wants to know really badly, will you ever include controller support on the Steam version? That is something that we have done some work on, and we really want to do it, but it's hard, and it's been hard to prioritize it enough to do it. So, I mean, for example, look at this screen. How would you make this screen work with a controller? I will accept homework assignments. Jean-Marc actually did a bunch.
It's not just a design thing. It's also like the system that we use doesn't particularly love working with a controller.
Yeah, so there is a way you can use a controller. If you use a Steam controller, like Valve sells a controller that allows you to use it like a mouse and keyboard, and that people play Sentinels with that. So I know it's not the best answer,
I published a binding for Sentinels for the Steam controller a while ago.
There you go. Before Handelabra or while you were here?
Before, yeah, way before.
There you go.
So it exists.
Moloko Dude wants to know, is Chrono Ranger's singular variant being held for the final variant? I don't know what is the final variant, but I tell you it's not Chrono Ranger.
I actually do know, and it's not.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, it's definitely not the final. I mean, I don't know what the final variant, like, the phrasing of the question is kind of funny. That's all.
Gotcha.
Miss Drake asks, why is multiplayer a mess like this? Because programming for the internet is hard. And 17th Lord asks, can I ask when we're getting villains challenge modes, or would you not know? We don't know. So, we don't know. And here's Captain Cosmic's amazing quote. I've got more golden guns than you've had hot dinners. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. As soon as we get the villains challenge modes, we will be programming them and everything, but we don't have them yet. So, all right. So we have Plaguerat, who is underwater, and that's probably a bad thing because the plague's going to be in the water. So, Captain Cosmic starts out with Autonomous Blade, Conservation of Energy, Energy Bracer, and Potent Disruption. Mr. Fixer, Dark Watch variant, starts with Charge, Dual Crowbars, Overdrive, and Toolbox. And then we have Xtreme Prime Warden's Argent Adept, has Sadistic Dissonant, Scherzo of Frost and Flame, Silver Shadow, and Vernal Sonata.
I would like to point out that all our characters are rocking sweet beards right now.
Sweet beards and like sweet poses, like really like. Urgh. Actually, at least, well, Mr. Fixer and Captain Cosmic are both doing like the punchy thing, and I think Argent Adept is too, but it's out of frame. Okay, so Playground's gonna.
It's a punchy thing.
Yeah.
So in terms of this infection coming out, I don't think it's a good idea for me to take it because I deal damage to you guys to let you do stuff.
Oh, it's good for Mr. Fixer to have.
Yeah, because he can jackhandle that away.
I already have dual crowbars, so it's not jackhandle, but it's good.
Yep. Oof.
Seeing if there's any interesting questions. Once the game is finished, is there any chance a 3DS version will be released? Well, I mean, the game is finished. Sentinels is available for purchase. We are not planning on a 3DS version, but it's possible. It seems fairly unlikely since 3DS is like an older console now, and there's probably going to be a newer one by the time we would get to do that. But it'd be more likely to see it on Nintendo Switch than on 3DS.
So, are we looking for like lots of damage right now, or do we want a more defensive option? I'm debating between the two constructs here.
Plague does a lot of irreducible damage, so...
Yep. All right, damage it is.
Don't usually try to worry about damage reduction. Damage prevention, maybe, but...
I like putting Autonomous Blade on Xtreme Prime Warden's Cosmic.
Yeah, he doubles
because
up.
it doubles up a lot.
Darren2500 asks, are you going to include a way to view variant unlock conditions in-game rather than website? No, not likely. You can click directly from the game to the website, so it's not too bad, I don't think, for something you do once. And we really encourage people to try to do it the right way, you know. So there's no ongoing equipment cards around, right?
Nope.
So I should play Overdrive right now, I think, while there's nothing to destroy.
Yes.
Okay.
And double Bitter Strike the Plague Rat. Yeah, the Switch would make sense for something like Sentinels, I think. I mean, we want to bring the game to console someday. It's just a matter of, like, time and money. Like anything, it's a business, right? We need to make decisions, so...
Oh, we probably should talk about the powers on the Xtreme Prime Wardens.
Yeah. Jean-Marc.
So I forgot to do that on my turn.
What's your power?
The Argent Adept deals one target other than himself 2 sonic damage. If a hero is dealt damage this way, they play a card and use a power.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What that changes for the Argent Adept is that he has no innate way of performing or using a company. So you really depends more on his instruments if he wants to use those. And I don't have any in my hand. So the closest thing I have to something usable is getting Sadistic Dissonant out there and then using Silver Shadow. So I'll just get that out there for now. And then...
Yeah!
we got the real Argent Adept.
That's right. If you were listening on the stream or a beta tester earlier, I think last week was the first time we showed the real sound, but it was Jean-Marc before.
Mm-hmm.
But now it is.
Yeah. Okay, so. So I can either just go ahead and continue dealing damage to Plague Rat, or give you guys something to do at the cost of 2 HP.
Yeah, I would suggest Captain Cosmic, like getting more constructs out and doing like increasing amounts of damage is pretty sweet.
Yeah,
You want to
because
take that damage?
each of those, each one of those constructs is going to be doing damage. So
I'm gonna punch you.
So yeah, you could give
My
yourself
friend's
an energy
energy punch.
bracer so that next turn he can do it and it's only 1 damage.
that was the plan.
And then actually next turn, if you can give me a cosmic weapon, that's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Darkwatch Mr. Fixer loves cosmic weapon.
So, just for reference, Xtreme Prime Warden Captain Cosmic's ability, Play with Madness. Captain Cosmic deals 1 target, 1 energy damage. Each construct deals that target 1 energy damage. So, the more constructs you have in play, the more damage you do.
That's right. And any boosts like +1s from Legacy are just gravy. Like, delicious gravy. Selfaria asks, why does Blackout used on Mr. Fixer with crowbars not produce a number of additional crowbar hits equal to the number of villain targets? The short answer is because Christopher said so. I don't know if Jean-Marc or David want to elaborate. Like, if Mr. Fixer uses jack handle and dual crowbar, he doesn't, like, dual crowbar every hit of the jack handle.
No. Christopher just felt like
that was
he wanted to limit how powerful the combo was.
Because in theory, you could just say, well, every one that the dual crowbars does is then a jack handle, and the game is over.
Yep.
It's just not...
It actually used to be like, when I first programmed it, like, you could just kind of end the game.
Yeah. And that's just not fun. Like...
Yeah, it kind of breaks it. So.
This is a question for you, David, here. Which of your constructs do you want to get hit?
Yes, I think probably the autonomous blade. Sorry, I was waiting for a lull
to
ask you guys.
You can just like vote for the one, and then we'll just follow you. So,
gotcha.
We got some more. We got lots of questions. It's great.
There are a lot.
When is the next soundtrack album being released? Number 1, we don't announce release dates, generally. And number 2, the end. So, yeah.
I'm thinking Mr. Fixer for this healing, since Argent Adept has healing.
I'm not there yet.
Sorry.
I'm still on... Oh, I see. It's a font of power doing business.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your call. It's your... I mean, this is 100% your decision, so...
I'm used to playing sort of team supporty, so I usually ask questions.
A Sentinels Barbershop album. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, there are lyrics for the theme song, right? Like, secret lyrics. Aren't there? Or I think maybe someone on the forum wrote some lyrics or something.
Oh, that sounds more likely.
That's
because
more likely.
Christopher specifically said he doesn't want lyrics for the song, so...
Right. So...
I think the idea being that lyrics might take away from sort of the open interpretation of... I don't know.
I mean, like, anyone could write their own lyrics and do a barbershop quartet, and we're not gonna, like, come after you. We're just gonna listen to it and enjoy it.
Yep.
All the damage.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't tend to do a lot of sound effects. There's some questions in there about me doing sound effects. I don't really do. I'm definitely more focused on music, but there are a few, like the musical stingers or whatever. I'll make those, and then I did the multiplayer voting one because we didn't like the one we had. But generally, sound design and music composition are kind of two different studies, really. And, my background just kind of lends itself better to doing musical stuff. We don't have a dedicated sound designer, so it's usually Jeremy finding stuff on the internet.
Someone's microphone is making horrifying sounds once in a while.
That might be mine.
All right.
I apologize.
Try not to touch
My
it.
cable's sprayed.
Be very still. Yeah, it sounds like a loose connection kind of thing.
It can't see me if I don't move.
There's a question for Jean-Marc. Selfaria asks, I really like the Temple of Julong's theme. Were there any other things you tried with the temple's unique instrumentation that didn't make it into the final cut?
No, not really. So usually, I'll just finish my turn and then continue that. Let's see, what do I have? I do have an instrument.
Sorry, it's the wrong time to ask you a question. I was just like, oh, the Argent Adept's going. I can talk to Jean-Marc.
It's not instrumental combination.
If you need an instrument, that might be the way to go.
You could just conjure one up.
That's what I'm doing. So I have a harmony and two. Well, I guess a harmony rhythm. So let's see.
All right, here's a question for the chat. What's the Fool's Golden Age? I just made that up, but I want to know what you think. They're talking about Ages of Comics in the chat, David, if you're wondering where the hell I'm going.
I was very confused.
No, they're talking about, like, what's the Bronze Age of Comics? What's the Platinum? Name a metal Age of Comics.
The Pyrite Age.
Yeah, no, that was it. Marvel's turning into the Iron Pyrite Age right now, says JC. That liquid hot my age.
So anybody want to play and use a power?
I'm always game for that. I also have damage reduction, I think, still. Nope, it's gone. But I still want it.
Or me.
Still willing to take it?
I can do piles of damage if you hit me too. So.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, Fixer has a bit more HP to work with too, so I think I'll go with Fixer this time.
Yeah, I'm going to get as much mileage out of the cosmic weapon as I can. Oh, I could actually play a grease gun. But I don't think we really need to do that yet, right?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Also, Jean-Marc, be careful using the Lyra, because you'll have to destroy it if you use it.
Oh, yeah.
Because of sadistic dissonant.
Yeah, currently I would have to, so it would be a sacrificial use, but...
Yeah, I'm going to be blowing up the Plague Locust here because I'm using it to bounce jack handles.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to, I guess, but I want to.
Better.
It hurts us.
Goodbye, damage boost.
Goodbye, damage boost. Hello, one more hit point every round. Or more. Hey, inventive preparation. The best thing that the Lyra can play.
Hallway collapse.
Oh, goodbye, constructs.
You still have your weapon.
Oh no, and it's redirecting damage because of Sewer Fiend. Yeah, well, he's gonna kill the cosmic weapon though on his turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Good old Plague Rat damage race.
Yeah, this isn't super great.
Yeah, my options are very limited. I guess Cosmic Crest. It's not really doing energy damage.
It's more damage that you're going to deal with your power.
Yeah.
One
more damage.
The other cards will do literally nothing, so...
Well, it would let me draw a card, an extra card.
Yeah, I guess you could draw two.
So, to continue answering that question, Yeah, the Temple of Zhulong was one of my favorites to do. I have a instrument library called East-West Silk.
Oh, it's toxic damage, so I can't hit him with it. Sorry.
I think
Carry
that's
on.
fine. That's the primary one I used, and close to it. And yeah, so usually when I compose environment music, I do like a soundscaping thing where I just I basically find a bunch of sounds that I think will work within the environment, but then also make a short clip of what they might actually do if they were part of the piece. And I do, maybe 4 to 6 different sort of mini sections. They're only a bar or two long. So they're pretty short, but they give me enough of an idea of okay, there's this instrument, but this is the kind of thing it's going to play or whatever. And then I usually, once I have a few of those, then I actually start composing, and I use those pieces to kind of flesh it out. And so I'm pretty sure I used everything I had for that. But there are some that, I come up with 10 ideas, and I only use maybe, half of them. Just for the sake of, time, and some of them just aren't as good as the others. So, okay.
Werehog 3000, which is a pretty sweet name, I gotta say. There's a lot of levels going on in that name. I want to play a video game called Werehog 3000. You should make one. Can we start trying for the variant after the stream, right? And we'll know which one it is. That is correct. At the end of the stream, we will say, drum roll please, the variant being released tonight is, insert name of variant here. And then you can restart your game of your Sentinels. If you have it open already, make sure to restart it. And you will then be able to try to unlock it. We won't tell you how to unlock it. It's a normal thing where you have to figure it out. So.
All right. So I can either Vernal Sonata, or I could Ekpunku's Drum and then Counterpoint Bulwark us to reduce damage.
Legrat's doing Irreducible, so damage reduction isn't going to help us.
Vernal Sonata gives us a hit point.
Bing.
Bing. And I would really like it if you let me play Jack Handle. That would be really nice. But you don't have to.
Which is where I guess Vitality Conduit's worth more to us than Energy Bracer, because same reason.
Probably at this point. I have salvage yards, so I don't really need to get anything out here.
Can you charge?
Yeah, charge, maybe. I already have one.
Because salvage yard lets you use overdrive anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and salvage yard would get me the toolbox back too, so. Lou Dolphin's favorite variant is insert name of variant here. Well, just you wait. Could be tonight. Maybe tonight. For any Arrested Development fans out there.
So, did you say you want me to punch you?
If you punch me, I could play a Jack Handle, which would maybe save my life next turn.
Potentially all our lives.
Or all the days of our lives. I mean, I might also die because the Kraken would come out and kill me, so maybe that's not a good idea.
Well, that was my hesitation.
Putting me at 5 hit points is probably a bad idea. You're right.
Okay.
So actually,
I could also get rid of one of his ongoings if we want.
Oh, if you could... What? How?
Telemon's Lyra. Sadistic Dissonant.
Oh. Yeah, getting rid of Sewer Fiend would be good because we can't hit him with Toxic right now. And
That's only a little.
But no, and like last turn, the hallway collapse hit us instead of him.
That's true. I still feel like. I don't know.
I don't know if it's worth destroying the Lyra for that though. So.
How about I just
deal? Grease gun out.
Also, the Kraken wouldn't hit me. The Kraken would hit the Cosmic Crest. So there's that. I'm okay with you hitting me, is what I'm saying. But you could actually attack the goal. Sure. Deal damage to the victory condition. There's a question for David. Or the politician, which I want you to tell the story of your username someday. Or sometime. Selfaria asks, what have you most enjoyed working on so far?
Most enjoyed?
Guys bugs.
Ironically, my answer is Guys Bugs. Unironically, I don't know. There's a lot of really fun stuff. That's a really cop-out answer. I need to come up with something better.
Would you enjoy discarding your hand right now?
There's not that much in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Another sewer fiend.
Well, okay. He's sewer fiending it up.
Yeah, thankfully, 2 of those doesn't make much of a difference.
That's right. The beta testers and no one knows what variant is coming out tonight except for Handelabra employees. So it's secret, even to beta testers.
Even our inner circle doesn't know.
17th Lord says, have we had confirmation we're done with villain variants? I mean, I'm done with villain variants. There are no more villain variants in the tabletop, so there's none more for us.
I got an answer for that question now.
Okay.
My favorite thing was Termination. It was my first hero variants, and I like those characters a lot.
And doing the unlock conditions and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, because David came on just as we were starting Villains of the Multiverse, which has no heroes in it. So you got to do the environments and villain teams, but I guess that would have been your first foray into the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, as David has discovered, the disadvantage of programming heroes is that you have to cross-test everything they have with guys.
So, in a way, it all does come back to Guys Bugs.
Sure does.
This isn't looking good.
Cytosine is looking for the Sentinels of Earth Prime, which will be cross-compatible with Sentinels of the Multiverse. Sentinels of Green Ornine is a pretty cool name too, but Ken has hit points. Not me, I guess. There's a vitality conduit, but don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I have 4. I'm tied with the construct. Actually, no, the Cosmic Curse is lower. That's good.
Yeah. Right. Options.
Actually, if you do hit me, I could play if you Inventive Preparation or something, I could play Grease Gun and stop Plague Rat from hitting us.
Yeah, I don't company.
Oh, but you can't actually do it because you'd have to blow up the Lyra.
Yeah, because Telemon's Lyra would destroy itself.
What if you play Inventive Preparation and then press the secret cheat code and play Silver Shadow?
It's a good strategy.
We don't even have that cheat code. We should, but we don't.
Okay, Captain.
He's probably just going to have to discard his hand anyway, That's how these things work.
Yeah. You know what I could do? I'm going to drop the Vitality Conduit on you, and then I'm going to punch it.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll get a bunch of health from that.
That's a good combo.
Yes, it is.
Do you want me to punch you to make that happen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And I keep saying punch, but really he's just shouting at you.
Wait, no, I thought of a flaw in this strategy. I thought of a flaw in this strategy. Cosmic Crest makes it immune to energy damage.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that. All right, hit me, and I'll play Grease Gun. Unless Crushing Hallway comes out, and then that's all bad. But, you know, what are the odds?
All right.
1 in 12. Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, every time, especially because I have the music off, every time I use the power and it does that sound effect, it startles me a little bit. But, like, that's exactly what I wanted it to do, so...
See? This is exactly what I told you would happen, Jean-Marc, is David is discarding his hand after he drew a card. Or, I mean, I could discard my hand. I'm never going to play another card, so... If you rather...
Well, I'm hoping that he won't kill the Cosmic Crest in time. And I don't have that... I don't have a Construct Destruction card anymore. Shoot.
Well, I'm willing to discard my hand, but, I mean, I could still play cards to do stuff. So...
Yeah, I'm willing to take the discard.
Alright, Jean-Marc, you, as the tiebreaker, vote. Decide.
We should literally vote. That's what this feature is for.
It's all in Jean-Marc here. Alright.
Adrift on Cosmic Winds.
McBurr is asking questions without watching the stream and just being in the chat. We are playing as... I mean, I can't even talk to him. I can type at him. People in the chat, type at McBurr. Tell him what's going on. Switch to audio or something if you can't watch the video. Yeah, you can't damage the thing.
Yeah, it's so strong otherwise.
Yeah.
I, totally messed it up.
No, I mean, you didn't... you're just like, hey, Cosmic Crest, more damage, and then somehow it's still alive. Like...
Yeah, how is it alive? I expected that to be gone turns ago. Would that you could destroy it with Jackhandle.
Yeah, I know. I could have dual crowbars it before, but I never did, right? Like...
Yeah.
I didn't even think of doing that. Well, I did think of it, but it was too late. So...
Sorry, I was trying to look at the
Does someone have a thing to volunteer for me to destroy? Because I'm not choosing Jackhandle.
You can get rid of my Lyra if you want.
The Lyra? Okay.
Yeah.
He's not 24.
We can do this.
We got this.
You guys think Completionist Guys will be the most fun variant to program. That was a statement, not a question.
Oh, sorry, I'm not... I accidentally clicked that. I'm on a trackpad. I don't know how to make that.
I guess we will find that fun.
Actually, the kind of interesting thing is programming Celestial Tribunal gets us a lot of the way towards Completionist Guys. So, having
true.
New character cards come into the game and stuff like that, that's similar.
Ooh. I have a plan formulating.
Okay.
No, never mind.
Good plan. Let's do that.
And actually, the Celestial Tribunal takes us part of the way towards Void Guard, and I'm not going to explain it any further at all. So, chew on that.
Nom.
Nom nom. All right, Jean-Marc right now is going to save the day. It's all on you, Jean-Marc.
Okay.
This choice. This is
You
the
should
choice.
probably.
I'm just gonna sit here and sip my whiskey and watch.
Syncopated Onslaught might be helpful to trigger the construct for some healing. Because you and I are okay. It's Mr. Fixer who's really low.
Okay.
I'm still lower than the construct, though. If a Kraken comes, and the Kraken, 3 out of 11.
Potent Disruption, that's what I want. Can use that to destroy the...
want Grease Gun, maybe. I'm not gonna get it right away though, so Salvage Yard's good too.
If you want to go out with a bang, you could grab the overdrive, and I could hit you for 2, and then you can play overdrive and then double hit.
No, this isn't in my hand, right? It's on the top of my deck.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So...
And we don't have a method for giving him card draw.
I'll get Salvage Yard, and then if I'm alive long enough to have a couple turns, then I can do it. Do things.
Yeah, this is the reason that Xtreme Prime Wardens aren't Adept. He's a little rough.
Yeah. He's not as much of a heal bot as the others. The other versions. He's more of a hurt bot.
All right.
And McBurr asks, but he won't hear my answer. But the chat can relay my answer. Any estimate as to when the stream ends? The stream normally goes for 2 hours or longer, but it's usually about 2 hours. So, how about we say at the 2 hour mark we'll reveal it? So, we'll say that. So at 9 o'clock.
Are you aiming to destroy your Cosmic Crest?
Yeah, I have a...
He hates it.
I do. I have a destruction card on the top of my deck. So when I get that, I'm going to... Well, I don't have it in my hand.
Okay. Should I deal damage to the Vitality Conduit?
Oh, but you could play Unflagging Animation if you... No, I wouldn't
that won't...
Don't hit the Vitality Conduit because it's going to get hit by other things. If you hit
David, lowest.
Then you could get the Unflagging Animation to play and get a free construct at the start of your turn.
Yeah, but we're trying to keep you alive so that we can keep our main
free construct. Free for 2 hit points.
I actually vote for the Vitality Conduit because it will be the lowest.
Yeah,
so it'll guard you in that way.
Yeah, it'll become the lowest hit points. All right. Yell at the conduit. What has it ever done to you? Just be cute little heal thing.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I'm not caught up yet.
David just saved your life.
The Kraken. Yeah, that's true. Mr. Fixer would be gone, but he's still here. Takewalker says, "Hey, Conduit, why aren't you healing anyone?" It wouldn't be. It would be sitting next to an incapacitated Mr. Fixer. Oh. Plague Rat, why you gotta be like that? He's gonna take me out on this turn anyways.
Anyway. Yeah, that's a bummer.
No!
I'll return.
It's just
like, Argent, okay, we get it. Stop saying so loud.
It's just the Xtreme team now.
Logic Gate says Sentinels doesn't really have a non-humanoid hero. I think Writhe counts as a non-humanoid hero. He's like a weird
technically,
black,
guys,
like,
be
vapor.
I think Lugo should be a hero.
Also, Night Mist. I mean, Night Mist takes human form, but also mist form, so she's goes around to different forms. But I think Writhe is the most like sort of just like a blob of darkness counts. He doesn't have a human form at all, right? He not like even like Dr. Medico. All right. What want? Does someone want to use a power? Or I can destroy the Kraken if it's going to be a problem.
It's definitely going to be a problem. Whether or not it'll save us, it's a different.
Right now, it's going after the crest, right? Yeah, which you actually wanted to.
I mean, not anymore.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if
when
the mystical defenses come out, you'll be happy for the cosmic crest.
Yeah. Let's see, what does Argent Adept have power-wise? So, Akfuku's drum, that'll allow us to draw.
Yeah. Draw a card or Rebel Yell. And then,
I think that drawing that card might actually be worth more to us if it gives Argent Adept like something good to play like right now.
I mean, Argent Adept already has good stuff to play.
Let's see. Silver Shadow, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I could play Silver Shadow to draw some cards. And then play or draw from that.
So basically 2 damage to Plague Rat or draw a card or destroy the Kraken. Or the last thing, which doesn't really matter, I think, at this point.
It's your call. Kraken or card draw. Nah.
Or 2 damage to Plague Rat.
Yes.
You want... I mean, I'll do whatever you guys want, because you're the ones with the active heroes.
Let's destroy the Kraken.
Alright. I mean, worst case, another Kraken comes out and destroys your thing. I mean, that can happen.
Then we would have 2 Krakens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the other Kraken would have gone and attacked the winning buffer, so, you know. I mean, potentially mystical defenses could come out, and you'll be happy about me destroying the Kraken, so.
That's what I'm saying.
No, the Kraken's not helping, because Plague Rat's has too many hit points.
Yeah, basically.
What do you think? Syncopated Onslaught or Vernal Sonata?
If you had any way of playing it, I would say Inspiring Supertonic, actually, since that keeps you in the game. But I don't know. It's like, which of these bad options do you want to pick?
You won't be able to use Inspiring Supertonic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, play a song you can play. Or Vernal Sonata, I guess.
Yeah, it'll keep us in it.
Keep that Cosmic Crest going! It's going to be like the winning... It's going to deal the damage that ends the game. I'm going to say that. I don't know if we can make that happen, but we should. Constructs, it can get infected somehow. And get redirected.
Or my power.
Yeah, actually, with your power, it could deal the damage that ends the game.
You just gotta get there first. So definitely don't hit me with your power. That time has passed.
Just damage Plague Rat.
Yeah.
a victory by inches, if at all. Hey, this could be good.
So Warehog 3000 has some guesses about who the variant's going to be today. I wonder if anyone else has a guess. What do you think?
I have a guess, but I shouldn't say it.
You already know the answer. You can't guess.
I know. I'm guessing with... Unless you guys changed it behind my back. 100%.
I suppose it could be like me and Jeremy secretly choose and don't tell anyone, but that's not really how we work.
What a fake out.
It's actually... I don't know.
Can
America's
you take this?
Legacy.
Because I'm gonna get rid of my wounding buffer. It's actually probably gonna do more harm than good. Like, it'll do some good now, but otherwise, potent disruption.
Yeah, you need to get rid of wounding buffer. It's gonna kill Argent Adept when he hits you with Afflicted Frenzy. I mean, that extra heal buff and damage is nice.
Yeah.
Actually, this might
I'm probably going to get rid of Afflicted Frenzy.
Oh, you should use... you should let
all the damage. Kill Plague-Rat.
Wait. Have Argent Adept use his power on me, and I will win us the game.
Okay.
Well,
and it might be Cosmic Crest that does it.
Alright, I'm going to use a power for Argent Adept. I could just let you use your own power.
No, it has to be Argent Adept. Otherwise, it won't be the killing blow.
Okay.
Punch, punch, punch all my teammates.
Alright, he's hitting Captain Cosmic for boosted damage. Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're doing. Oh no, I think you put it in the wrong order. The Autonomous Blade is going to get the final blow.
Oh shoot, no!
It's a team
okay.
effort. They're all part of the same team. Construct team. We know you could have done it the other way, and that would have happened.
It's true.
All right, look at that. A total of 9 hit points remaining, not counting constructs.
That was a twisty game, but it all worked out.
Yeah, nicely done. That's just like the game you guys talked about. The last second, because I mean, Plague-Rat was inexorably grinding us down along with the environment. So, Lou Dolphin wants viewers' choice. Why would we ever let the viewers choose? That sounds ridiculous.
Viewers choose Oblivion.
David left the room, so I'm going to start a new game.
Sorry, my old computer it crashed because bad.
Old-timey. All right.
Yeah, it's an old-timey laptop.
Well, we're now in Freedom 5, number 610. The first appearance of Hot Dog Boy.
Hot Dog Boy is my favorite superhero.
Yeah, I mean, with the RPG coming out, I fully expect there to be a Hot Dog Boy character. Also, a fuzzy...
There's going to be all kinds of crazy characters.
I'm looking forward to see what someone makes for Funny Bunny. And...
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
In honor of Funny Bunny, Megalopolis is going to be the environment for this match. And then the rest I don't know. Any preference, Jean-Marc or David, as to a villain to play next?
I'll let you know once I finish cranking up my laptop.
It's actually like a crank laptop, like an old airplane. Or an old car.
I'll see what the old random button is. Missionary. Let's do Dark Missionary.
I will choose the villain that the chat says first. As of now. Spite... Well, we're not going to do Spite Agent Gloom Challenge mode, but we could do... We'll see what the next one is. The Chairman. Alright. I played the Chairman the other day, just for fun. It was good times. It had been a while since I played the Chairman. So Cypher
Are we
Enigma
playing
suggested the
standard?
chairman. I will play an Extreme Prime Warden. I will choose Extreme Prime Warden's Tempest. Seems like a good choice against the chairman.
Oh yeah, we should play. Sorry, I'll switch.
You don't have to.
One of the
Do
Extreme Prime Warden.
Do what you like.
No, it's fun. I will play. Not that guy. That guy.
Extreme Haka. He's so ripped. He's got the vein popping out and everything. Tempest probably doesn't even have veins. Tempest is an alien. Who knows?
Tempest has veins. I can see one on his card right there.
Really? Where?
On his arm.
Is that a vein? That's like a muscle. Is it a vein?
Yeah. Aren't those the bulgy things in muscles?
No, like muscles have their own shape. But if you look at Haka, like there's a vein, like there's muscle bulges, but then there's a vein popping out also. Right?
Well, no, that's on Tempest also.
I don't know. Like,
double click.
It's not the
right
same
there.
thing. There's a wavy the wavy line. Is that on?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But
you're
I don't.
right.
I mean, we'd have to ask Adam and Christopher at the physiology there, but
We'll send a letter in
Yeah,
for the
send a letter
Tempest
in.
episode.
I always think, like I mentioned this before, I always think this is Old Man Tempest because of like the lightning makes it look like he has like a shock of gray hair, but it's not really. And he doesn't have hair. Like Tempest has tentacles, so or whatever.
Old Man
David,
Tempest
John, and John Mark asking questions to them.
Actually, I mean, the Tempest episode hasn't happened yet, so these questions can be put in. Someone out there in Twitchland, send in
Does
a question
Tempest have
about
veins?
Tempest's veins or lack thereof. Maybe it's just like lightning, like inside of Tempest instead of veins, right?
Lightning courses through his veins.
Yeah. All right, we'll go through the cards that we all have here. So Dark Visionary, played by Jean-Marc, has Brain Burn, which is, I mean, against the chairman, that's kind of the best.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Foresight, Mass Levitation, and Prophetic Vision. Tempest, Extreme Primordial's Tempest. I'll go mention the power. So Thunderstruck. Tempest deals 1 target, 1 lightning damage. A non-character target dealt damage this way loses any end-of-turn effects on its card until the start of Tempest's next turn. Pretty handy. There's Chain Lightning, Into the Stratosphere, Reclaim from the Deep, and Vicious Cyclone. All very handy things against the Chairman. Extreme Primordial's Haka has Die Hard. Select a hero character card. Until the start of your next turn, redirect damage that would be dealt to that target to Haka instead. Whenever Haka is dealt damage this way, he regains 1 hit point. And we got a Haka of Shielding, Rampage, Taiha, and another Taiha. This looks like we are ready to take down the chairman. What could possibly go wrong? Start game.
It's actually a pretty good start for the chairman.
Sanvar says, so far, on the Primordials members so far, they haven't discussed the Extreme Primordials versions. Oh, on the letters page, you mean? Well, maybe you should ask some questions about the Extreme Primordials. Maybe that's why they haven't discussed them. I don't know.
It's probably for the Primordials episode.
Yeah, I haven't listened to Haka's episode, so I don't know. I mean,
I did today, just before the stream.
I mean,
Haka
good. Has so much to talk about that I wouldn't be surprised that, like, they could probably do 2 episodes on Haka. Oh, well, we have the Broker and the Informant. I mean, you know I'm going to vote for Brain Burn.
Well...
I could vote. You're AFK, but not AFK, so...
I mean, if we want to wait 1 turn on the Brain Burn, I could redirect that damage to me. But it is better if acted sooner.
One turn on the Brain Burn is the name of my Men Without Hats cover band. Go ahead, John Mark. You were saying something before my dumb joke.
Oh. Just that if we can get rid of the informant.
We can't get rid of the informant without playing a card. Our heroes cannot deal more than 1 damage.
However, you could... oh, wait, no, never mind. You could prevent more informants from coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, you could.
Yeah, by
actually,
brain burning.
Wait, no, it is. I was just thinking, I looked at start of turn and I'm like, oh, but that's something different.
I'm formally voting for brain burn.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's... Okay, the card she played was basically...
Yeah, useless card. 11 damage. Hurts. It hurts so good. Most of the chairman's cards damage the highest, so... I vote for not the contract. Unless we have a way to get to, like, bury it, but I don't think we do.
Nope.
Sure. Environment cards are fine.
JZC asks the question for Jean-Marc. Is the electric guitar on Xtreme Prime... Oh, this is a question that was for the letters page. Okay, we can't answer JZC's question about the letters page about the electric guitar on Xtreme Prime Wardens Argent in cap side. Sorry, I misunderstood what was happening there. Alright, sorry, it's hard to follow the chat while I'm playing. Oh, I'm Tempest. I could into the stratosphere on the broker or something like that. Or I could just straight up destroy the broker. I'm not
You could into the stratosphere the informant and then stop the broker from doing anything. Well,
the
bad
broker
thing.
will play the informant at the start of the villain turn. So
yeah.
I think just playing Chain Lightning is going to be better. Because we know, yeah, he was just going to play... I mean, the top 2 cards of Megalopolis. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to take care of business here. I guess I'll hit the traffic pileup unless you have an environment destruction, which you're Haka, so you don't. So, yeah, traffic pileup. And goodbye, informant. Were you going to play Rampage or something? Should I have not targeted the broker? Sorry, I didn't ask.
No, I wasn't going to play Rampage. Okay. I'm saving that for when things are out of control.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That never
Whereas
happened.
They're very in control. So, actually, I would prefer that I be lower than you.
Okay.
So I can redirect damage from you to me.
Sure.
And all the ones will become... Because you said that the chairman has lots of things that target the highest, right?
Yeah.
So
they typically go after the highest.
Taeha. And redirect damage from you to me. So just going over abilities. Extreme Prime Wardens Haka's power, Die Hard, allows him to heal 1 damage whenever he redirects damage using his power, which he redirects all damage to himself.
A very verbose special string if you double click on Haka.
Yeah, it really is. Oh boy.
Alright, well hey, the monorail's going after the highest, which is bad guys, so...
Yeah, let's just keep that monorail around for now.
Cypher Enigma says, look at the Haka. He's totally the kind of dude to scream, YOLO, and flip the table. And Operative heals up, but whatever. That's better than whatever else she could have played. And the muscle. No problem with the muscle. And hey, there were no enforcers in the villain trash. Thanks, Visionary. I know some people like they just play the chairman and they pick Visionary to go first and they restart the game until they get brain burn. That's a thing. That's a thing that people do.
To get the chairman experience without all of the goons.
They just want the cream of the crop. None of these thugs. Underbosses and up. The chairman makes the trains run on time, says Takewalker. Evil time.
Is that why the trains hit him?
No, they don't hit him. He's immune.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
They just hit the operative.
Wait. Oh. Oh, you're just hitting everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that traffic pileup is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, she reshuffles the deck when she pulls out an underboss, so that it's like, how is the thief there? But yeah, it all gets reshuffled. So yeah, I mean the thief is fine. It destroys one card. We don't really have a lot going on, so
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
we don't really have a lot of trash right now. I guess I could into the Star City the muscle onto the top if we want.
Yeah, that
Sure.
would be reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable. And I could... Oh, nothing has end of turn actions. So...
Operative. Oh, but it's a character card.
Yeah. Can you rampage the traffic pileup? I don't know. We won't be able to destroy it unless you do.
Let's see. Taeha's not going to be enough. Even if you do your thing, yeah, I can rampage it.
All right. I mean...
This environment is out of control, and I did say that.
All right, I'll just hit the operative then. Because we're running out of cards, and running out of options, and we're running out of time.
And then I can finish off the environment if that's something we want.
17th Lord says, Haka does not care for traffic! Yeah, well, at least hit the... No, don't worry about
keep the train.
Keep the train, hit the other thing that hurts us a lot. Because the train's still going after them, so... I didn't know that. I'm singing Monorail to the tune of Barbecue. I don't know. What's the tune of Barbecue? I know the tune of Monorail. I could do the other thing. I don't understand. Agent Panic,
Another
welcome.
muscle!
The character for this week has not been revealed, but it will be revealed at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Fun fact, no one on the stream is in Eastern Time. Jean-Marc and I are in Atlantic Time, and David is in Central Time. On average, we're somewhere in Maine Time. Did you hear that Maine is considering switching to Atlantic Time?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think they will, because...
It'll be the only state.
Yeah, it would be the only state. I mean, it should be on Atlantic Time, like, geographically, but I don't think it would. Like, people get confused enough about Atlantic Time being a thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not a very used time zone.
All right.
I'll tell you what card I don't want. Hostage situation.
I'll tell you the two cards we don't want. Yeah, bury those as far away.
Deep beneath the earth.
Where dragons lie. Oh, no, well, this is a pretty easy choice, I think.
I'm just, like, totally confusing the chairman. It's like, where are all my people?
Well, I mean, on the letters page, they talk about how like the psychic heroes and the psychic powered characters in Sentinel comics are by far the most powerful characters, and it's only like they sort of have story reasons that like limit their abilities, but like if they didn't have those limits, they would just be completely taking over the world. Like the Visionary is by far the most powerful hero, but she's, you know, she has to keep Dark Visionary in check or the Blood Clot in check or whatever, so it limits her.
Or both.
Yeah, both, exactly. Right. Well, even when Dark Visionary is taken over, like in this game, she's keeping regular Visionary in check, right? So she can't be her baddest self.
Her unleashed self, if you will.
Yeah, and then, exactly. Unleashed is more... I think in Unleashed, she's still got the Blood Clot thing, but she doesn't have Dark Visionary anymore.
She can easily do, like, 6-7 damage a turn.
Yeah. And then in Tactics, there's a spoiler alert, so I won't, like, reveal the spoiler alert, but, like, there's a pretty good reason why she's limited.
Yes.
All right, so I only have a couple cards and they're not the greatest right now. So I'm thinking Reclaim from the Deep. And if you want something, but you want to get that Rampage back, you can get that Rampage back. Because I don't have enough cards to power Vicious Cyclone, so I'm not going to play that.
Yeah. You can get Brain Burn back.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to play that again. I would look for Twisted Ether or something. Yeah, Chain Lightning's probably good to get back. It's pretty handy. 9 damage.
I wonder which one.
I'm gonna go grab some water, so I'll just put this in AFK.
All right. There's no hired gun in the villain trash. I really hate the contract. I'm just going to hit the contract for 1 damage because I hate the contract. It won't really do much, but it expresses my desire. And I mean, he won't look for a hired gun, even though there isn't one. So there you go.
Do we need the redirect for Haka this turn?
I don't think so.
So then I'll probably go like Haka battle and see if I can take out the
you could take out the contract if you do that. You'd have to discard 3 cards, but I think it's worth it. Like that +1 is pretty gross.
I'm definitely going to take that one. Yeah, I'll do it. Haka shielding. Elbow smash.
Yay, my 1 damage made this possible. I mean, you could have still did it, but you probably wanted to keep the Rampage, so.
Yeah, brought to you by Thunderstruck. And probably the operative, since we're whittling her down.
Makes sense. Yeah, the muscle, like...
Or...
I don't care about the muscle.
Yeah, she'll still be the second highest after
but she won't be the second highest on the second hit. Yeah, don't hit her. Go back.
Okay.
Just to use a power. Yeah, because the first monorail hit her, and then you'll be tied. Well, not exactly tied because of the destruction, but yeah. So hit the muscle, and then both monorails will hit the operative. Be glorious.
Hit with the force of 2 trains.
Oh, and Take Walker was like, no, don't! And then, I was thinking about that, and then I was like, oh, wait, we actually don't want to hit the operative.
I mean, I accounted for the first one. What I did not account for was the second train.
The second train following right behind the first train. The problem with the monorails, they just keep going.
They're all on one rail.
Builds monorails.
It's a clump, just like you go down the street and there's like a bus, 2 buses, 3 buses all in a row. The monorail is the same thing. And then the rooftop combat destroys them. Oh, and this +1 is rough, but whatever.
Might be able to use it.
Yeah, we should be able to take out the operative pretty soon. And then she'll stop putting underbosses that don't do much, but at least...
We'll have just enough underboss to get the chairman to come out.
Oh yeah, do we have 3 in there now? Or we will. There's 2 in the trash now, right?
Yep.
Jail breaks on the bottom of the deck.
Love that.
But a hired gun is on top.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, flipping the chairman with a hired gun on top is super dangerous. But I don't think we'll kill the operative right now, right? So, how many damages does 4 damage? Okay, so I can hit the operative, and that will bring it to 9, and we'll maximize our rooftop combat. What do you have there, Haka, to play? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Rampage and Melee.
What were you thinking of doing?
Well, if we don't want the hired gun to come out, then I guess probably Melee.
Well, yeah, the hired gun... the main thing is the hired gun not coming out when the chairman's flipped, and... I mean,
that's what I meant.
It's only going to increase damage by 1, because we own H equals 3, so that's not so bad. However...
I could redirect damage also. Keep, the Visionary alive.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Since we know there's damage coming. Oh, and I could take out the muscle here if we want. May as well.
That'll be the flip. Then I won't need to play Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So play Mary. My throat. I should have gotten water.
You can go get some water after your turn. Feel free.
I'm worried that if I pick up this laptop, it's going to explode. So
you're gonna have to drink your own pee, David.
I'm locked in for better.
Oh no,
or worse.
we should have done enough damage to get rid of rooftop combat. Should we go back? That's another +1 for the hired gun. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be hitting I thought you were going to be hitting the operative and destroying that. Was just in my head.
It kind of sucks, but not enough for me to care super much. If you want to, I will argue against.
Well, Jean-Marc, what do you think? We know there's a hired gun. So if we think it's okay, then it's okay.
Let's just play it out.
Alright, we're playing it out. Play us home,
Ow.
Sam.
Hey.
It means we get another round of rooftop combat for us.
That is nice.
Deadlock PM says, just got here. Who's the first variant that is available? We don't know yet. Actually, we should randomly decide at the end of the stream. That would be good.
Oh, it looks like it's Rook City Wraith again.
Everyone's favorite. So it's another choice between a hired gun and Prison Break.
Not Prison Break, unless you're going to brain burn.
Oh.
Please don't brain burn. I'll die.
But Visionary won't. I don't have something. I guess, yeah, take less damage. I guess. Six damage. Alright. I think we should kill the operative. Can we do that?
I was going to rampage.
Alright. So... Alright. Yeah, I'll hit the operative then, and you can rampage.
That'll do it.
And you'll be rampaging in the order so that it gets rid of top combat before we take it.
Yeah, before the chairman reacts and before the operative hits us. Yeah. So I think hit the operative first, and that will get rid of rooftop. Yeah.
Yep. And now it's gone.
Krista! Hey, Krista's here from Japan. She says, I pop into the chat for 1 minute and already see talk about drinking his own pee. Welp. You know what's going to happen when Jeremy's not here. Just don't worry. Back away.
Yeah, things kind of fall apart when Krista's not around.
Krista is having a vacation in Japan. I hope that's
you better come back. Oh.
Yeah,
things have gotten really rough.
So do I want to damage the chairman again since we have his...
it's free now because you already hit him. So yeah.
Yeah.
And you only have 3 hit points. You should hit the chairman.
I'll probably die, so let's go with Taiha. For that little extra bit.
Oh, that's right. Hired guns coming in. They will destroy you. Yeah. Take Walker says, what's with all the emojis John's stream shows, but mine doesn't? Does mine have more emojis? I don't know. I just have the thing.
Yeah, yours shows stuff that I don't see in my own chat.
I see them.
I know. That's what it's saying.
Do you not have, like... I don't know. I have just Twitch open in Chrome, Twitch chat.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Alright, sorry, Haka. You're going down with the ship.
It's cool, I can't die.
That's right, you can be the lowest HP target. Those are just regular Twitch emojis. Like those, I'm not seeing anything that's like weird. All right, hired gun bad. I can stop the hired gun. Oh, but I can't play cards. But I can stop the hired gun from doing its thing. So I'm going to do that.
Thunderstruck.
Bow, bow, bow.
I think probably regain HP. Is that what we want? Chairman will get it too, though.
Yeah.
There's more of us than him. The net gain.
I mean, the hired gun also gets one. But
yeah, I don't have better Twitch TV thing. Oh, maybe they're talking about the Twitch Prime ones? I don't know. I see, like, there's a couple little upside-down smiley faces and stuff. Maybe they're... I mean, those are maybe real emojis that are coming because I'm on Mac, and maybe they're not on Windows, possibly. Yes, get rid of hostage situation, the worst thing. Good. Increase all damage to us by 1. And chairman.
The damage it's not going to deal.
Well, the hired gun isn't, but the chairman might.
no, we're good.
All right, good.
Chairman?
You'll take
I guess
3.
Yeah, if you hit the chairman, he's going to hurt you a bunch.
It's an even trade, 3 for 3.
It'll be 2, right? He deals a source damage, X melee damage, which is 1. So
yeah,
two
that's
damage.
true. Yeah,
3 damage for 2 damage.
that could be worth it. Could be though.
You need to get into like.
Oh, it was 3 for 3.
Oh, but no, the operative gives another +1.
Yeah.
You need to get into cocoon mode with demoralization, and there's waited out.
Yep. Just got to get both those cards.
Oh, yeah, undivided attention will probably kill us. So, I think it has to be Crooked Cop. We don't have the variants yet, but we're going to be revealing the next variant in about half an hour. Oh, I guess it's going to be otherworldly.
So I can be a target if we want to soak things like undivided attention in the future.
Yeah, but undivided attention goes up to the highest. Almost all of this stuff goes up to the highest. Like, almost, I can't even think of anything in his deck that goes up to the lowest. Like, some villains that works really well against, but not the chairman.
Not this one.
Actually, I don't want to hit him for... I don't want to hit him for a negative result. Chain Lightning, that could do.
So, heal then. Yep.
Yeah, heal to maybe... I think.
Yeah. If we know that he's gonna play his healing card, I can deny that, but otherwise I think that's probably what I'm doing. Just healing.
I think we probably want to do this.
Yeah, me as well.
Do you have a card you want to discard? Okay. Well, if anyone has more questions for David, he doesn't have a whole lot to do with this game, so ask away.
I also don't have a Twitch chat to read them with.
We'll read the questions if we notice.
Okay.
Do you want me to mind spike the Crooked Cop?
Yeah, I think mind spiking the Crooked Cop, because looking at his deck is pretty important. Otherwise, I think double drawing would be good, but like if we get 2 Twisted Ethers on him, then he doesn't do anything, right? But Enforcers is probably fine.
Yeah.
Megalopolis is horrifying, so. Cypher Enigma asks, David, what is the average airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
You know, I could have answered this better if I had watched that movie in, like, the past 10 years.
The correct response is African or European.
Or European, thank you.
Why is David's handle the politician? There you go.
Oh, should I tell the story?
Yeah,
then?
tell the story.
So, a long time ago, basically, I have this tabletop character that I've been playing for a long time. And a long time ago, they entered into politics, like fantasy, Enlightenment era politics. And so that was different. And so I changed my Steam name to be The Politician because of that. So there you go.
Cool. There's also a question from Deadlock PM. What is your favorite part about not working on this game?
Favorite? I don't understand the question.
Is that like, what did you like most about working on Bottom of the Ninth? Or what's your favorite part of life outside of work?
Probably the second one.
What did you like best before you were working on this game?
I think it's probably the second one.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing to do is play video games, believe it or not, or board games. Or tabletop games. I do a lot of games.
Cool. What are you playing these days?
Yeah. I play a lot of Mech Warrior, so giant robots. I play
like video game mech warrior or tabletop or both?
Video game. Sadly, no one I know is nerdy enough to play the tabletop version with me. It's very crunchy.
Fasa time. I mean, the best Mech Warrior video games are the ones that are based on Fasa. But
but also lots of Spirit Island. So
all right, the questions are starting to get a little dark.
Oh dear. Is this the darkest
I'll start
timeline?
with, what's your favorite animal? And someone says there's only one right answer.
This is a tough one. It's changed so much over the years, so I'm gonna have to say, and I know it's a cop-out, dinosaur, but because it's always been a bird or a reptile, so I'm going with the lowest common denominator here.
Okay. All right. Werehog 3000 asks, if you had to kill either Jean-Marc or me, what food would you eat? Not really sure.
So if you were in the situation where you had
I had to kill one of you two,
eat beforehand,
or which one of you would you eat?
Like
which one of us would be most filling?
I think it's what food I would eat if I were in that situation. So probably pasta.
During the
some
killing.
form of pasta dish.
I think both me and Jean-Marc are fairly relatively slim, but I'm probably have more meat on me. So
yeah, don't eat me. See, John volunteered.
All right, I'm getting ready with Vicious Cyclone on the chairman and hoping for
the best.
Hoping for the best. Well, I can stop the enforcers from doing their thing. I'm going to do that. Lou Dolphin asks, David, 1 + 2 + 1 + 1, or 1 + 1 + 2 + 1?
So it's 1 + 1 + 2 + 1, or 1 + 2 + 1
+ 1
+ 1.
Yep.
That doesn't read in binary to me, so I don't understand the question.
Sure.
There's no 2-bit.
Is it 4 or 5 or 5? What's your favorite spirit in Spirit Island?
It's a toss-up between Ocean's Hungry Grasp, and a rampant spread of green. Depending on what mood I'm in.
How much have you played it so far?
I have played a lot. I played every day for a week, and that was the most I played all at once. But I have played a lot of games of Spirit Island.
Cool. Ketchup Rocket, aka Krista, has a long-form question for you, David. Are you ready?
Can I take it in parts, or is it all at once?
It's like a story question.
Will this be on the test?
It will be on the test. She says, So David, there's a room with 3 light switches and another room with 3 lights. The switches turn on the lights and are labeled A, B, and C. You can't see the other room from the room with the switches, and can only enter the room with the lights once. How do you determine which switch goes to which light?
Oh, I remember this question. It's one that I was asked in the past. You flip... Oh no. All my schooling is leaving me.
This is like a terrible Google interview question. I would never ask this in an interview.
Because all my good binary searches, or where you're supposed to do things to determine what order do the people stand in, or to look at their hats. The answer is I don't know. Probably send someone else to check. It's my answer to that.
All right. you still have your decoy projection, right? You can take a hit from the enforcers.
That's what I put it out there for.
Okay. I'm going to play Localized Hurricane to get more cards. This is dangerous time, but... And I also need to keep the crooked... Get rid of the Crooked Cop. Alright. Sorry.
Not going to hit the chair?
Yeah, you finished answering a question. I was totally zoned out when you were talking. Sockfoot 2000 says, I have a question about hot dogs. Why does a package of buns never have enough?
For what? Package of buns is plenty of buns for one person eating
like a hot dog. It's a bun party. Like, get in there.
How many hot dogs do you want to eat?
Yeah, like...
Why that many buns?
What does the hot dogs have to do with a package of buns? You didn't, just eat the buns. It's a carb loading time. If there are only 10 types of people in the world, what are they? And that's written 1-0.
Yeah. So, those who can read binary and those who cannot.
Mm-hmm. Nick's FSSD says, those who understand ternary, those who don't, and those who expected a binary question. I like it.
Good point.
I like it a lot.
But if you think about it, you said 2 in binary. Think about that for a second.
No, but it's 3 in ternary, right?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
That's
what about quaternary?
Oh, what about decimal? Oh no, decoy projection.
Still hanging on.
It's gonna get
now
healed.
We just need to do damage. I'm just healing him.
We're slow. We're getting there. I'm working on it.
We're just gonna stall till we can kill him from full
I'm stalling
HP.
until I get Genebound Shackles and can rip him a new one. Probably Crooked Cop. We can get rid of it.
Hey,
twist the ether.
Twist the ether, perfect. Get that. Oh, but you're gonna have to discard it. I can try to kill that enforcers. I can kill the enforcers for you.
Yeah. I actually don't want to discard.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip this because he's gonna hit me too much for it. I can chain lightning them away and blow them up. So I will do that.
Chain lightning, that'll do it if you use hurricane.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'll blow them up, and then you don't need to worry about discarding. Lou Dolphin says, there are 10 types of people in the world. Those who understand binary, those who don't, those who confuse it with ternary, those who convert it with quaternary, those who confuse it with n-ary, ...
Yeah, yes. That is the correct answer to this question.
I like that. I like that a lot. All right. I still didn't get Genebound Shackles, but we are slowly getting more hit points thanks to Haka, so...
So is the chairman.
Stuff's happening. So would you prefer Twist the Ether on the chairman or on you?
The chairman?
The chairman. Think, probably. Yeah, to reduce his reaction damage.
Okay.
I can discard a card. I have many more cards. Werehog 3000 asked a question, but I don't know. I do have a question. Are the linnies for mobile supposed to work? They never have for me, so I don't know if that's just me. I don't know what the linny. So you might have to rephrase your question.
Fine.
Linnels. Links. What do you mean by links for mobile?
Oh, the letters page links. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you provide more context?
Oh.
Not Prison Break! There's going to be like 3 Prison Breaks in a row soon.
Well, at least it'll only be the one.
We can
Only
brain
one
burn
prison
at
break.
the right time. I still want to stop here. All right, we're getting close. I don't have Genebound Shackles. I want my Genebound Shackles.
Probably also put in your Subwave.
Yeah, Subwave is going to be good because that's...
He only does like one type of damage.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to not hit him here. Well, I guess if I hit him, he's going to do me, like, no damage, right? Because I have otherworldly resilience. So, yeah. I can hit him now, all the time. Whatever type, doesn't matter right now. Alright, 1 damage, whatever.
Cleansing downpour.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing damage now that I can do it without taking any reaction. So, Werehog says about the links for game invites. Yeah, so you can click on them on iOS, but on Android they don't always are shown as clickable. You can also just like join the game by typing it in Find Game. We are planning to hopefully improve that. On Android, it's weird because it doesn't really show links properly. Special links like this, Sentinels links, but...
Ouchies.
Are we getting ouchies?
We've got an ouchie.
Yeah. Big ouchie.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Take out the crooked cop or punch the chairman?
I think probably Crooked Cop. Especially trying to minimize damage with the boost.
Yeah, if you take out the crooked cop, I can damage the chairman more. And how?
We'll be able to get rid of the informant without playing a card, right?
Probably.
Yeah, use the informant. I can get rid of it with a power without playing a card if I need to.
Ooh, telekinetic cocoon, just in case.
Oh, good.
Oh boy, 1 of 2 necessary components.
Yeah, so I'm going to now discard cards to do this. Oh, I clicked wrong. Clicking is hard.
It is hard. You need to rewind?
Nope. Type doesn't matter yet because my thing hasn't happened yet.
You didn't select a damage type?
This is before that.
Yeah, this is the start of turn discard damage.
I will be choosing a damage type shortly.
Right now. You can just pick cold.
Yeah, I think melee makes sense.
If we're controlling all the chairman's damage, you can make it cold, so it's just on 1.
All right, actually, if we know the informant's coming out, I will play Electrical Storm, which will destroy the informant at the start of my turn, or almost. So.
Cool.
And I guess I'll stop.
Well, we could hit ourselves.
I mean, I could destroy that pesky decoy projection. Legacy's movie song by Sockfoot 2000 has lyrics that go, "Everything is melee. Everything is fists. Everything is punching in close quarter space." Just like that, right?
Good song.
Just to continue the Monty Python. Heroes cannot use
We
powers.
can't use powers.
Come on.
That's bad. It's actually real bad.
I mean, it's not real bad. We did just wait until the environment turn.
I guess that's true. I mean, just means we can't really play cards.
We can, except for all the prison breaks that would happen. Are there cards in front of the prison breaks? I'm not 100% sure.
There are, in fact. There are exactly
turn, so.
exactly 4 cards in front of the prison breaks. Wait, no, there aren't.
No, right? Because
oh god, yeah, because they keep getting stacked on the bottom.
They're keeping getting stacked. So I'm not sure how far we are to the prison break.
They're next.
Is the next one a prison break?
Next one is prison break. They're not going to be both at once, though. It's going to be a prison break, and then I think a thief.
Does that mean that Jean-Marc should have played
the brain burn that he does not have?
Played Cocoon, right?
Cocoon.
Are you?
That's a good point.
You've been paying enough attention to know that Prison Break is next?
Yeah, because
he's got nothing else to do.
We haven't seen a prison break yet, have we?
No, we've.
Oh no,
but there's 4 other cards in the deck, so the question is that next?
Yeah, the prison break.
Prison break was one of the first things that you put under the deck. I remember that.
It was pretty early. So
okay.
We'll risk it one more time. Actually, I can put Informant on top of the deck, but
yeah,
if I do that, she will first play a card which could be Prison Break. Well, first I'm discarding cards to hit the chairman, so I'm going to do that.
Actually, now that I think about it, there are only 2 prison breaks, not 3, and we have seen one since then.
I want to keep Flash Flood in case the no power one comes out. I want to keep my one-shots because I love them. Melee!
Yeah, I have the hotkeys for melee and cold and fire memorized.
Melee.
1, 3, and 6.
So is it worth into the Stratusphering the Informant when, like, I could just destroy her? I don't think that's any better, right? Than just not
playing a card to destroy her would not be any better.
Is putting her on top better when it's going to play the top card anyway?
It would stall out any prison breaks.
If it's not prison break. All right, I'm going to play in a Stratosphere, and if it screws us. It screws us.
No, I'm willing to bet that it's not.
Rook City's
because
mine.
I forgot that.
Well, that's a good time for Hostage Situation to come out.
Oh no, I can't play cards or use powers.
I can't. I can do nothing, Jon Snow. Sorry, I've been totally ignoring the chat while we're looking at that, but people are just talking about their Android tablets. Do you want to hug the one-shots and squeeze them and call them George? Sure. I do the weekly one-shot every week, if anyone didn't know. I mean, I make it. And generally, if you think that I'm evil and I make the one-shots to hurt you, that's of course true, but I also typically don't post them unless I beat them on the first try, so...
Wait, I thought we wanted that one. Demoralization.
Yeah, we want demoralization. Why you discard demoralization? It's a good one.
You?
Because you can play that.
Then you can
cocoon, and then you're like in just damage mode.
Oh.
Your consequence-free damage.
Why am I such a terrible being? It's just how I am.
We're gonna have to lose one or the other anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
So yeah, you might want to keep the cocoon because reasons. So
There'll always be more demoralization.
man, I have to discard cards that are all great. I guess Ball Lightning is the least good one. I mean, I want to keep Flash Flood for when hostage situation or whatever. So
comes back.
Yeah.
See, we already found more
Not
demoralization.
But yeah. And here we have to destroy our ongoing cards or get dealt 3 psychic damage. So, your call. I vote don't destroy it. Super good. I can destroy Localized Hurricane now, I think.
Or Electrical Storm.
Localized Hurricane is making me actually take damage, so...
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, and your deguard projection is like... Haha. And hey, melee! Demoralization will continue until morale improves. You have 1 card that you might want to keep. I could discard a card. Because this card is annoying. I guess a Lightning Slash. Chain Lightning is too useful. He's down to 16. Maybe we'll win or lose just in time to reveal the next variant. Nate Digga-Doggedy asks, at MigrantP, where do you get all the text in the description for the weekly one-shots? From my brain. And
right.
I sometimes you make cultural references, like this week was a riff on song lyrics. Sorry, Jean-Marc, you had a question.
So I can either telekinetic cocoon or take a look at the cards, and hopefully they're not both prison breaks.
Oh no, they won't both be prison breaks.
It'll be 1 prison break.
Yeah, there should be 1 prison break and 1 something else that then we can put the prison break on the bottom.
Yeah,
okay.
The last prison break should be 2 from the bottom right now.
Yeah, so Nate Diggy this week I decided to go with the Xtreme Prime Wardens, go with some 80s reference, so I went with Push It to the Limit, which is like a song from Scarface, but it's also used in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I really like it. And so I made it Sentinel Z. So what's the top card of the villain deck?
Thief.
Okay. Do you want me to... What do you want me to do with the informant? Actually, Electrical Storm will just kill the informant straight up. So that's good.
Yes.
So I think I'm not going to discard here because I want to play these one-shots for damage instead of discarding them for smaller damage.
Okay.
Come on, the hook with gods. Jeremy has appeared.
God. Everybody to the limit. The Jeep is to the limit. Everybody come.
You're the man now, dog. Yeah, I haven't I haven't done any Homestar Runner references, I don't think, in the weekly one shot, but
yeah, they've been posting some new ones.
Really?
Yeah, the death of Flash. Flash is going away, and Homestar's like, I don't get it. I could beat it up. And Strong Bad's like, you don't understand. That's the way we're all created. And Homestar's like, are you religious now?
Thunderstruck.
There's Genebound Shackles.
Finally. All right, next turn. That's going to be it at the start of my turn, unless I don't know what could happen.
Like a jailbreak?
Like you give him a hit point. I think I got, even if you give him a hit point, I think I got it. I was looking for quotes from Scarface, and there are very few quotes from Scarface that don't have the F word in them. And there's actually a quote where I think another character tells him, like, why do you use the F word so much? I think it was like the movie that had the most uses of the F word in movie history for a long time. It's basically the second word out of the main guy's mouth. Destroy a card? How could you? I guess I don't need the Subwave Inducer now. Is the Visionary going to win the game for us? You could put that Twist the Ether on Tempest, I guess.
Now you definitely have enough damage.
And here, this has been another lesson in how to be patient and win a game of Sentinels and don't rage quit. You can win!
It's definitely a long game, but we definitely hold it.
With our powers combined, and Haka giving us a hit point every turn.
Yeah, Haka just...
I mean, I don't even know if we needed it, but it was nice.
Well, the Visionary would be dead by now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we needed it.
Yeah, actually, the Visionary... Well, the Visionary wouldn't be... I don't know.
Well, the decoy projection,
you have 11
I was
hit
healing
points
that
now.
too. I was healing the decoy
confident.
projection as it was taking damage.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
true.
And that soaked a lot.
Yeah, and the Visionary with the Twisted Ethers has been very helpful, of course, so... Alright, this is gonna be it. Good night, the Chairman, with the third hit. And yeah, both prison breaks are on the bottom. But the Visionary was actually, controlling the villain deck is one of the strongest abilities in the game, so... Well done, team. Alright. So, I'm going to leave that there on the chairman's screen, and I'm going to go to my secret internet dashboard for NORAD.
Actually, just tell me when you want me to start that, because it will take longer than I'm willing to do that for.
So, the first variant in the fall of the variants. And so I wanted to mention this. Some people were asking, is the fall of the variants just the Extreme Prime Wardens? Well, I think you might be able to do the math on that if we said we have one variant a week through December. You tell me if it's just the Extreme Prime Wardens. So I'm going to go to my Multiverse screen and scroll around a bunch. And I don't know. I don't need to draw this out. I'm going to click on the one. It is going to be Extreme Prime Wardens. Oh yeah, the drum roll. Extreme Prime Wardens Argent Adept with a Rebel Yell.
Woo!
And so I'm going to go to my internet secret NORAD dashboard. And that is now live in the flesh. You are now able to unlock the Argent Adept. If you go restart Sentinels, if you have it open, launch the game, go to the new game screen, you should see that as a locked icon for Argent Adept. And now you have to figure it out. Good luck with that.
Yeah, one of the cool things about having a new one each week is that it prevents that sort of like, you know, like, here's 6 variants and everyone's like doing everything all at once, and then like, you know, people figure them out within a few days, and then it's like, okay, I guess we'll wait a few months until the next release. So
yeah, so there's going to be a new one every week through December, so hopefully you had fun with that. Someone already announced it in Discord. Well, I guess they had the 30 seconds, so people are probably like reloading the game obsessively while they knew it was coming. I could have waited the 30 seconds before clicking the button. Maybe next week. And Jeremy has updated the webpage, I think. Probably. On sentinelsdigital.com. So, cool. So, good games. Yeah, we see Prime Wardens Argent Adept there on the webpage. So, you can comment in there. You can comment I'm sure there's going to be a thread on Steam forums, on the Great Ending Games forums, and whatnot, and on Reddit where people are going to be sharing notes and ideas about how they might do it. So yeah. Oh yeah, and like secret multiverse text here. You guys don't get to see that. Come on. Come on. Who are we? Secret givers? No. All right, so that's going to be it for tonight. Do you guys have anything you want to say or chat about? Do you want to take any more questions, or do you feel like that's enough?
You are the stream leader. Stream lead.
I did. Okay.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Yeah, that's the end of the stream. I'll answer one last question. Selfari asked, is that through December inclusive? Yes. I think it's actually every Tuesday through the rest of the year. Maybe not the last one. Except maybe not the last one. So it includes December. There are a lot of variants, FYI. That they went a little crazy on the final Kickstarter. So,
Yep.
All right, so let's wrap this up. So Sentinels of the Multiverse is a comic book game. Go get it on Steam and iOS and Android. Also check out our brand new game, Bottom of the Ninth, which is a tabletop game that's on digital now on phone, on smartphones for iOS and Android. Coming soon to tablets for iPad and Android tablets, and also soon for Steam. So watch out for that. And yeah, that's about all we have for tonight. We'll be back next week with Sentinels Live at the usual time, and probably with Jeremy. And we also have Thursday night show with Lou Dolphin, and a Sunday night show with another Letdown. So tune in for those shows. And tonight, it's been me, Migrant P, aka John, aka the lead bit flipper. We've had Jean-Marc, the virtuoso of Handelabra.
The multiverse.
Of the multiverse. And we have David, the programmer of the multiverse. So, yeah. Good night, guys, and thanks for joining us, and thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.